Welcome to today's video. We're going to install the Maggy, and I hope you stick along for the ride. Disclosure, we have installed the Maggy already, but just to bolt it up, because we needed to measure so we can figure out what belt size. This is a lot of belts. It's not that we got bad measurements, it's that we've got multiple pulley configurations, and between the 75, which is on the Maggy right now, the 70, and Brian has a 66 mil pulley. Between all of those, these belts should all cover that. So without further ado, let's get this blower on. I'm really happy with the belt fitment. We went with the Gates 1388. So I'm still running the 194 crank, and we're running the 75 mil upper right now. And it went on with some difficulty, like it's tight for sure. But actually, I'm gonna borrow the camera for a second. I'm gonna show you exactly. Sorry, 1 second. So you can see some of the new coolant hose there. But you can see the tensioner. There we go. The tensioner and the crank. How close they are. They're a couple mils apart. The tensioner is pretty much as fully extended as possible. keeping this belt nice and tight. Also, why I don't like going any bigger of crank pulley than a 194, but that's my personal opinion. You can see any bigger is going to contact, and it actually probably has contacted on this one. You can see the other chips on the crank pulley of the paint or the powder coating, but yeah, I'm really happy with that. And we have a Magnuson or a Maggy on the A6. Maggy's on. We're gonna go for the first start. Fingers crossed. Sounds like quite a bit of water still. Here it goes. All right, I can already hear the difference. I'm excited. Man, I'm pumped. We got some air to bleed, I think, still. Top up the coolant. We're gonna see about modifying the intake still and getting it like dialed. I'm not super happy with that yet, but we'll get there. All right, it's test drive time. Be a good time to see how she does. Not actually, because the ground's frozen AF. I promise you that. Like, winter tires are not. We just got out of a -40 cold snap. The ground is still thawing. And that's -40 Celsius or Fahrenheit. Ooh. It's a different sound. It's definitely deeper. The intake noise. Just like I suspected. That was maybe a little bit more than 10% throttle dab. And yeah, on cleared pavement, and I'm spinning my tires, back end kicking out. So quickly, I want to kind of run through all of what I'm running with the Maggy right now as a base hardware setup. I've got Merc Racing heat exchanger, CWA 100 pump, the 75mm Magnuson pulley, my 194 crank pulley. It comes with an 80mm Hemi throttle body on the Maggy. So then I've got that mated to the hybrid version of the 4-inch intake that I run on the stock supercharger. H&R lowering springs, 034 street density motor mounts, 034 billet inserts, the JXB center bearing, drive shaft. I can never get the order of those words right. Sorry, Jay. But it works awesome. I love it. As well as Jay's, the upper strut spherical mounts on my front struts. They're solid. And then, of course, the 034 TCU and 034 Stage 2 Plus ECU. So here's some beans. Third gear. 60K to 100K. Our supercharger, our stock ones don't sound like this. There we go. And that moved for sure. Unfortunately, we're not getting draggy data or any kind of metrics like that this time, but I mean, my heart's beating a little bit faster. That doesn't count, right? Okay, so got a bit of data. Laptop auto trigger set up for logging. Yeah, I'll be curious to actually get some data metrics, but man, it feels good. But thank you so much, guys, for watching. Click the bell icon, subscribe, like, comment, do what you gotta do, please and thank you.